Good morning. Myself Kusuma Mangala Devi, Associate Professor from Department of Commerce and Management, Government First Grade College, Yelahanka. In the previous class, I explained about the term product. Let us discuss the meaning of the term product again and let us go to the product management topic in detail. Meaning of product. Product is a good or service that can be offered to market for attention, acquisition and consumption of consumers in order to satisfy their wants, needs or desires. So it can be anything. It can be a goods or services. It can be in the form of information, ideas, experience, etc. It will yield profit for the company. Both for the buyers and sellers, it has got a benefit. According to product concept, if the product has good features, if it is of best quality and best performance, and if it adds more benefits or satisfaction for the consumers, that product will be automatically sold in the market. So product, what is offered to the customers is most important. If the product is good with its good features, quality, and if it is performing well, the customers will going to buy the product very easily. So product management consists of the management of the product from the idea of that particular product until it is developed, a prototype model is developed, it is actually produced and sold to the customers. Till then, in all its stages, right from its introduction stage until its decline stage, managing the product in the market is called as product management. So, a product life cycle function, that is from the introduction stage of the product until it exit out of the market, managing at each stages of the product life cycle is called as product management. So it deals with planning, forecasting and marketing of a product at all stages of product life cycle. In big organizations like production department, marketing department, there will be a separate department called as product department, which will going to develop the idea of which product can be manufactured by the company. So that idea will be some more research work will be done whether it can be produced in the company or not, and finally a prototype model will be developed, and finally it can be in the form of software which will be given to the production department, and that idea will be produced by the production department with the help of machineries, materials, labors, etc. So in big companies there will be a separate department for the product management only. So they will going to take care of the management of the product, and they will going to coordinate with the other departments of the product, that is production department, marketing department, research department and so on. If it is not a big company, in the if it is a very small company, the production department itself will going to take care of the product management. So product management helps in bridging the gap within the company. So different experts will going to sit together and will going to discuss about the product, develop the product and try to market the product for the customers. It helps to explain the capabilities and the limitations of the finished product. In the product management, the product manager will going to explain the capabilities of the product and the limitations of the product, and if any modifications has to be done, it will be done by the company. In the process of collecting and using the data of the product, the business or the organization sells, handles and makes. So it helps in the process of collecting and using the data of the product. So as and when the product moves from the introduction stage to the maturity stage, that is when it is accepted by the customers. Okay, so how many number of customers are buying the product, how many number of customers are liking the product, what is their brand loyalty. So all those data will be collected by the product management department, and it will be circulated to the organization, which will going to help them to take further decisions for modification or to improvement in some technologies, or about whether to continue or not, like that. So um, so this type of analysis can be applied to the finished product also, the various product components also, raw materials also, which we discussed in the previous class. Whatever may be the type of the product, for all type of the product, the product management will become very useful. It is very much required. Product management is very much required. So let us see the requirement of the product management in detail. To identify the target markets. So product management will become very helpful, or it is very much required to identify the target market of the companies. Who are all the customers who are finally going to purchase the products. It will also helps to identify the customer needs. So which are the needs of the customers? What's the customers wants, desires, etc., which will be identified. It also helps to translate the unmet needs of the consumers into market requirements. Unmet needs means the consumers' needs which are not met by any other competitors. So it will try to understand what are all the needs of the customers which will not be met by the other competitors, and the company will try to produce that. To guide the product development. So product management helps in the guiding the product development, which in what way the product can be developed according to the requirement of the customers. To ensure the product line extensions. So product management is required to give the informations or suggestions relating to which line of product is having more demand, which can be extended by the customer company, and the profit can be earned. Overseeing the product development and testing. The company will see the product, will verify the product after the research. The product will pass through various stages before its final product is developed. So in the prototype product development and testing, the product management will become very useful. Working with marketing and sales. So when the company launches the new product, the product management has to be done in coordination with the marketing department, sales department, production department, everything. So it works in along with the marketing and the sales department to ensure the successfully launching the new product. Tracking the product's success in the market. Product management also helps to identify or track whether the product is successfully accepted in the market or not. It also helps in understanding the changing customers' needs and perceptions. The customers, after introducing the product, they may change their needs and perceptions. So it helps in understanding their changing needs and the perceptions. It also recommends in the product enhancement. If the company wants to enhance some features, so it will give some recommendations on enhancement of features in the product. Product management in any organization is done with various objectives. It is to enhance the market share. If the product is proper, it will be sold, it can be sold automatically, and it will going to enhance the market share. To enhance the customers' feedback. Some of the customers will not going to give the feedback. So product management will help in its main objective is to collect the feedback of the customers, which will become very helpful for the company in the modification of the product. Another objective is to avoid the product failure. If the product is managed properly, it can reduce the failure of the product. To build the brand recognition, a product brand name has to be created in the minds of the customers so that the sales will going to improve. So to build the brand recognition, product management is very important. So that is the main objective of the product management. To communicate the utility of the product, the consumers has to be communicated. What are the various utilities of the product, such as time utility, place utility, assortment utility, and so on. So the product management will going to communicate it to the customers to help salesmen in achieving the sales targets. The product management will give more preference for the product, development of the product according to the requirement of the customers. According to the product concept, if the product is good, it will be automatically accepted by the customers. So it will going to reduce the effort of the salesman, and it helps in achieving the sales targets. To make an instantaneous sales, that is, instantly the product will be sold out in the market. So that is the main objective of the product management. To build primary demand for the new product. When the new product is introduced, immediately the customers will not going to buy. Only initial customers who want to try the product, immediately the new products are launched. But the company wants all the customers to try the product. So to build the primary demand for the new product, the product management is necessary. So that is the one of the objective of the product management of any company. Another objective is to expand and explore the new markets. If the company is already existing, the company will try to explore the new market segments where the customers are available to buy these products so that it can improve the sales. Next, to establish a direct contact between the manufacturers and the customers. Excluding the wholesalers, retailers, and middle agents, the company can be able to sell the product to the customers directly. So product management helps in direct sales to the customers and thereby earning the huge amount of profit by eliminating the middlemen. To cut down the production and the selling costs. The company's main objective is to reduce the cost of production and reduce the cost of sales so that it can reduce the price of the product, and the reduced price means the customers are ready to buy at a low price. So that is another objective of the product management. To minimize wastage of time and effort. The company wants to sell the products immediately to the customers. It don't want to waste the time and efforts it has put in manufacturing the product. So immediately after the sale, it has to be sold with a very less efforts. So if it is managed properly, the product can be easily sold in the market. Another objective is to provide the ideas about the various styles to the customers. The product management helps in by providing the various types of assortments to the customers. It will create an idea in the minds of the customers that the product is very good. So the morality or the loyalty will be improved and their behavior towards the product will also be positive and they will go to buy the product. To communicate a price level at different life cycle of the product, the price will be changed by the company. In the introduction stage, since the cost will be more, the price will also be more. Once the product become matured or accepted by the customers in the market, the company can reduce the price. So it can communicate that the price has reduced. Okay. Next one, to promote the product. So product management is, its another objective is to promote the product in the market. In what way we can be able to promote the product so that the customers will going to buy the product. To ensure customer satisfaction, the company is manufacturing the product mainly for the customers. So while managing the product, its main objective is to see to it that finally by consuming the product, the consumer will go to get the satisfaction. Next, to enhance the product reliability, that is to make sure that the consumer will think that the product is reliable, durable. For that, product management is required. To communicate innovative technology, the company should communicate to the customers about the innovativeness and the technologies, new technologies, upgraded technologies involved in manufacturing the product. So, so that the customers will going to think that the same technology, they are buying the upgraded technology and they will feel satisfied compared to the competitive products. To offer solutions to buying problems. Various buying problems will be there, such as the consumer, because of the consumer's behavior. Each consumer exhibit different behaviors while they are buying the product. So, for example, some customers will be having the bargaining attitude. Some customers may have a negative attitudes towards the product, may ask so many questions before buying the product. So to find solutions to all these buying problems, the product management will come out with a certain ideas, so that it can be able to immediately convince the customers why they are buying. So that is the another objective of the product management. Product management functions. The product manager will going to perform so many functions. Each objectives are actually has to be worked out, but here I am explaining the major functions performed by the product manager. First one is enhancing the product demand, communicating the product information, enhance the customer's choice, enhancing the brand image, overcoming the competition, profit maximization, and cost effectiveness. Let us discuss each functions of the product management in detail. Enhancing product demand. The product managers need to ensure the enhanced product demand. That is, they have to increase the demand of the consumers. So they need to create favorable climate for enhancing the sales. They can do it by creating a positive impact in the minds of customers about the product and about the brand of the company. For example, take any smartphones. By providing various additional features such as camera pixels and other features by adding some of the new technologies, upgrading the technologies. They would try to create a positive impact that their consumers are also upgrading with the technologies. So in that way they will try to create the demand of the product. Communicate the product information. The marketers need to provide the information relating to the products, service, ideas, etc. to the consumers. To address the masses, that is people, the manufacturer uses the appropriate media of advertising. So advertising is very important. So with the help of advertising, they need to provide complete and true information to the customers about the upgrading technology in the products. For example, laptops. By providing the various information such as the price, quality, feature, size, utility of the new advanced version of the laptops, the company will try to push the product in the market. Enhance the customer choice. The product manager need to provide various types of choice for the consumers. They need to provide right choice to consumers. So many number of choice for the consumers will going to increase their satisfaction in selecting any one of the product among wide varieties of the choice available in front of them. In case of refrigerators, varieties of the refrigerators will be there with different sizes, with different shapes, capabilities, that is 180 liters, 250 liters and so on, colors, features and so on. So this choice will help the consumers select the product among the so many products available. So which will going to give more satisfaction, they will going to buy that product. Enhance brand image. Brands are the identification that differentiate one business from another through the name, symbols, etc. The product managers need to enhance the brand image in the minds of the customers, which will going to in turn increase the goodwill of the company. So if we take the MTR products, it will keep on adding different food items, and thereby it is creating the brand image in the minds of local customers. Instead of buying the local products, the customers prefer to buy the MTR food products because of the brand image. Overcome competition. In present scenario, many companies manufacture and compete for the same kinds of products and services. So many competitors will be there in the market, manufacturing the same products and selling the same products. It is essential for the product manager to adopt various strategies which will help them to overcome the competition. So they have to promote. So using various promotional strategy, they can be able to overcome the competition in the market. Profit maximization. Another function of product management is profit maximization. Any company will be having the main objective of earning the profits. So the product manager need to enhance the profits by effective marketing strategies. They need to motivate the targeted audience to purchase and repurchase again and again. They need to they need to ensure that enhanced sales volume, that is the sales volume will go to increase day by day, so that if the sales increases, the profit of the company also increases. Cost effectiveness. The product manager need to reduce the cost per customer. If If the cost is less, the product can be automatically sold in the market. Role of the product manager. The product manager plays wide varieties of the role. So they help in enhancing the product demand. They help to create a favorable climate for enhancing the sales. They help to create positive impact on customers about the products. They help to motivate the customers to purchase goods. They ensure that brand loyalty of consumers are maintained. They encourage repetitive purchase for the consumers. They also enhance the goodwill of the company. They will also try to ensure the customers are satisfied. They provide competition and true information for the company. They adapt the various strategies to overcome the competition. There are various product management related issues. First one is product life cycle. The product will pass through various stages, that from introduction until it will going to exit out of the market. So in each stages, that is introduction stage, next it will be matured, so it is called as maturity stage, then growth stage, then saturation stage, then decline stage. So there are different stages. These stages we will going to discuss in the next chapter. So in these stages, different strategies has to be adopted by the company. The product management will going to take care of the various strategies that has to be adopted or taken during different life cycles of the product. Innovative product. The creation and subsequent introduction of a good or service that is either new or improved on previous goods or services is called as innovations. So to make the innovation for the product or not, so what type of innovations or modifications has to be done, what new technologies has to be adopted. So on all these issues relating to the innovativeness of the product, the product management will go to take care. Product development is a continuous process. The product manager need to develop the new products. The marketer need to focus on improving the product after it is introduced. So even after introduction also, if any modifications are required, the modifications has to be done, and the main product has to be developed and it has to be circulated to the customers. Another issue is relating to the branding, creating the brand image in the minds of the customers. The brand name need to be carefully managed. It is because the brand name is a valuable asset of the organization. The positioning of the brand name is enhanced by choosing a guarantee or warranty. The company should provide a formal assurance to the consumers when they are buying the product. So if it is any problems or any issues arises relating to the product, it will be sorted out or solved by giving the guarantee, 1 year, 2 year warranty. That is, the service will be done at a free of cost. So guarantee and the warranty is very important. Next, global marketing. It is one of the most biggest issue. If the company is manufacturing and marketing locally or in the national market, the issue will be very less, the problems will be very less. But when it is competing in the global market, the product management is very difficult because it is competing with many competitors in the global market. So most important decisions has to be taken. Each and every decisions in the global marketing is very important. So global planning is a must, that is in which company which product can be offered with what type of features and how it has to be promoted. So in each company different planning has to be prepared. So the global plan should be very effective. Only then in the international market the company's goods and services can be sold out. So these are all the various product management related issues. I hope you understood the topic product management, the objectives, the role or the functions of the product manager or management. You can refer the textbooks, Brand Management by Sunil B. Rao and other co-authors, and Marketing Management textbook by Venkatramana. Thank you.